Okay, so we're at the crate training point here, and I have to tell you, I really highly recommend crate training a puppy. I understand that there is a percentage of pups out there that are just not going to crate train, and you may have to find a different solution. And if that's the case, send me a message on Ask the Trainer and I'll help you. But the majority of dogs, the majority of young pups will crate for you. So give it a try and hang in there. Why do we crate train? Sleeping purposes. Most dogs like a nice, safe space to go to as they move into adolescence. When dogs get nervous regarding people coming in the home, maybe young children, who knows, this is a safe space for your puppy, okay? I referenced sleeping at night, knowing that they're in a safe place. They're not up chewing wires in the home, getting themselves hurt or hurting something in your home. So it's a nice way to contain a pup. And again, it gives them a lot of comfort, okay? You can see this little guy's already in there. This isn't even his crate. He's visiting my crate today, and look at him. So most puppies like their crate. Again, I've had them in my home, pups that do not crate train, but for the most part, give it a try, okay? So he's coming after my hand here because I've got food. The best way to get a good, happy association with your crate is to feed your dog in the crate. I'm gonna put his food all the way in the back of the crate. Okay, so he has to go all the way in the crate to get his food. Most puppies, if you've got a real young one, they're feeding 3 times a day. You've got 3 opportunities a day. Feed them in that crate. The food goes all the way in the back. If you're buying them some nice chew sticks, some yummy, fun toys that they love, always give it in the crate, okay? You're creating a positive association with this. If you can sit here and hang out with the dog and not close it on them the first few times, then you're creating a trust as well, so that they don't always feel like they're gonna get enclosed in the crate, okay? So let's do this again for the little guy. Come on now, buddy. Put a few treats in here for him. He knows what's coming. And I'm gonna put him all the way into the back of the crate. He's even staying in there now because he's only been with me for a couple hours, but I've been giving him treats in this crate, okay, so that he would enjoy it more. Want to get a few more? Here we go, all the way in the crate. Now, something I didn't mention in the videos earlier, a pup this age, all of his senses are not there yet. You can see his nose and his eyes weren't completely following the treat. See him trying to follow my hand here? All of his sensories are not kicked in yet. His vision, everything is about like this. Puppies don't even open their eyes until 9 to 11 days of life. So he's still working on it. He's got a lot of growing doing. So if you notice that your puppy is not following you, help them, guide them, put it right in front of their nose and lure them. We're gonna get into some obedience commands here in a few more videos, and I'll talk to you about that a little bit more if the pup isn't following you. Just made me think of it here because you could see how he wasn't really following that treat. There he goes. There he goes. Because his vision's not fully in effect yet. His vision, his hearing, and his sense is not there yet, but it will be soon. Don't you worry, you'll know when it is. Okay, so I digress. Back to the crate. Really, really important. You can train this throughout the day. Have the crate open for your pup. If you want to crate train your pup and have the crate in your bedroom for them to sleep at night, that's fantastic. I highly recommend you have another one downstairs. I know it's kind of a pain to have multiple crates in the home, but I think you'll be really glad you did it. If you want your pup sleeping downstairs and the crates downstairs, fantastic, that's great too. If you put your pup in the crate the first night and they're struggling, stick with it, okay? So here's what you do. Pup is in the crate and you lay next to your puppy. So if you wanna move the crate so that it runs horizontal with your couch, you're gonna lay next to the pup. You can put a few fingers into that crate and just let them sniff you, but don't engage, don't talk to the puppy, don't give them food, don't make any sounds at all. Just let them know I'm here. So you're encouraging them that they're safe where they're at and it's time to go to sleep, okay? And then you eventually turn your back on the puppy and they go to sleep. Slowly you start moving out of that space. If the crate is in your bedroom, you can do the same thing. Put it right next to your bed, turn your back on the pup, maybe put one hand on or a couple of fingers in the crate. So the pup knows you're there, okay? You're easing them into this new space and they will start to get it and you will be so glad that you did it. Having crate training in your back pocket is gonna be really important for you when your pup is 6, 7, 8, 9 months, okay? So, and now, I mean, as a baby. Okay, so that's your crate training. Again, if you have questions or you're running into something out of the ordinary, please shoot me a message on Ask the Trainer. I'm also doing an entire series on crate training and the importances of it, so you can check that out as well. But for your puppy basics, there you go. There's your crate training.